it's a whole nother aspect of like why people make music, because it has to be more than just people making music to make music. Like it has to have some type of impact on somebody, whether the music or whether you're influenced as a person or as the musician, you know, regardless. So I feel like being submerged in the things that I want to have effects on is a big part of the process. I feel like being a creative person as well, making things, making music. Yeah, pretty much is the bass that everybody loves. 40 hertz. 65 hertz is like mid bass. This is the bass that shakes the block. You feel me? That's what they would say. But gotta bring in with the bass.
I've been living right through this fight. No, it's pending and now. Blessings all due to the highest of the power. Gifts from his son. Thank you for every hour.
My name is Alexander Miles Bryant. Full name. Stage name is Miles Bryant. Just the middle and last. So I first started experimenting with freestyle. That was my first like introduction to rap, or you know, just I don't even know, vocalization in music. It was just freestyle rapping, and then I was rapping with some buddies of mine, Ben, Sam, and I think Chris Shaw, one of my homies. Chris was there, and they're like, bro, you should just record this stuff. And at the time in my high school, they like gave us computers to use for school, and I had GarageBand, so I was like, let's just, you know, let's do it. And so yeah, I laid my first tracks in this very room. Different setup. I was in like the closet. I had like pillows like surrounded around the laptop to like isolate the noise. It was pretty trash, but that was the foundation. So my first love creatively was just the listening aspect, being able to go back and play like what I made. And it was just kind of really like maybe empowering, I might say. It's different looking back on it now, because like my opinion of it now is different from what it was then. Like it was pretty rudimentary. It was a good vocab word. It was trash, man. It was very bare, like skeletal music, like just barely music. And so learning to, you know, build upon those layers at this point, what gives me the most satisfaction and joy is like contrasting what I used to make and then the complexity and level of what I'm making now. It's like a beautiful thing in my eyes. All these motherfucking people tell me how to be doing my shit. They don't even doing this shit. When I pull up, I'm riding. One of the things, like with working on music, you spend so much time working on things. Like if you release it and it just flops, or you just don't spend enough time, money, or effort promoting it, and it just doesn't get heard, like what's the point of even making it or releasing it? So it's very like anxiety producing sensation, but some shit you just gotta work through, you know.
Find the things and gifts from above, talking God flow. I know, gotta paint a picture like a young pop.
I would definitely say that it doesn't stop, the creativity doesn't stop in music, because the most impactful aspect of making music in terms of getting your music heard is the marketing. So like, yeah, you could just outsource and have, you know, a company that's what they specialize in, that's what they do. But if you really want to have a solid career as an artist, I feel like you have to have some type of creativity yourself in the marketing space to be able to not only make the music, but package the music and get it to people and make them want to listen to it, you know? And so I feel like that's a big, you know, creativity aspect. So that goes with the videos, music videos, lyric videos, the little print ads, digital ads, you know. It's all a vision, and it all has to come from somewhere. So being a student at Georgia State and just being down in the downtown environment, it's pretty inspiring, just because like it's a different side of the city that not many people see, especially me growing up in Atlanta, being raised and born in Georgia, specifically in Atlanta, North Atlanta. Like this is the most time I've spent downtown, so just being down there is pretty inspiring. Like you see a lot of historic monuments, lot of historic buildings and just like historic roads, road names, and family names.
And you'll never ever know what it's like to be inside my head as my mind goes. For show, nothing's for show. Yeah, hold it on the flow, just hold down. I'm drowning, don't die slow. You can look.
I want to stay independent. I want to grow something myself, gain leverage, and pretty much just find jobs and or careers that can facilitate what I like to do, like my hobbies. So music being one of the main passions and hobbies, we're gonna facilitate that first, and then everything else should follow.
I ain't gotta read your mind, I can look into your eyes and tell if you really buy